At Gulf Coast Office Products, we're at pace with the future, offering leading technology and multifunctional office equipment. Whether it's copying, printing, scanning, or faxing, you'll receive the best in quality right here locally.
Gulf Coast has been an integral partner in providing the technology for our company's growth.
From full-color imaging equipment to document imaging software for storage and retrieval, we're leading the way. Gulf Coast Office Products, excellence in imaging solutions.
The aquatic therapy is a nice alternative to where we can get them in the water, get them to unweight themselves.
We have 7 locations to serve you. 3 in Baton Rouge, Denham Springs, Prairieville, Gonzales, and Bruley.
Welcome back to Louisiana Football TV Magazine. We know a lot of people off for work, some are not off for work. I'm working, coaches are working, some of these parents are, some aren't. So if you're home tonight, call us. Even if you're at Redemptorist or Parkview or any of these schools, Catholic High, Clinton, U-High, I mean, I can't name all 50, 55 local metro schools, but there's 5 schools left in the playoffs from the area. This is getting down to the nitty-gritty of trying to get to the Dome. And I want to go ahead and introduce Marcus Thomas and Kramer Sherman, 2 great recruits from Catholic High School, the Bears. Marcus, glad that you come on, and Kramer. I'm glad, Marcus, that you came in tonight because you're a running back.
Yes, sir.
You know this guy a lot because you ran behind him this year, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
What was it like running behind Kramer?
Oh, it's a blessing. Because he can open up the hole every time.
You follow
freshman
him, let him
yes,
knock
sir.
some people down.
Yes,
and Kramer, what was it like having a speedster like Marcus in front of you?
It's awesome because, you know, blocking only for a little bit of time, he's already down the field. I mean, he's around the hole quick.
You got this guy with a 30 ACT blocking for you.
Yeah,
He's not going to forget to play,
yeah,
right?
he know everything. Just ask him if I forget something, I ask him.
Just nub him and say, I'm following you.
Yes, sir.
Marcus, show off that track ring, state championship last 2 years, right?
State ring.
State ring. And
Yes,
what was
sir.
that like? The legendary Pete Boudreaux,
Oh, yeah.
right?
I love him. He's one of the greatest coaches, I think, in America.
Is there a better track coach than Pete?
No.
And he'll
I don't
coach
think
track
so.
forever.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now, doesn't he run with the team?
Yes, sir. He's in shape, a lot of shape.
And Kramer, did they try and get you out for the track team too to run some sprints?
They wanted me to run the 100, but I just said I can't do it.
Not this year.
Yeah, he's pretty quick guy.
Pretty quick. I mean, you're mean. I mean, we filmed you. You get up and want to knock people down,
Yeah.
lay on the ground. And, it was a tough year, but
Yes,
you learned a lot from this year,
Yes,
right?
Still had fun.
Still had fun,
Yes,
and
sir.
young team this past year.
Yes, sir. I mean, we did what we could do. I mean, I think we gave it all we could.
You returned kickoffs.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell everybody you had 2 touchdowns returning kick.
Yes,
we
sir.
got to promote your resume here
Oh,
tonight,
yes,
right?
sir. I took a kickback against Dutchtown, 99-yard, broke school record.
Okay.
And I took one against Central. The last game we played, 87 yards on reverse.
You broke a record that, let's see, Warwick Dunn played there, Kevin Franklin, Travis Minor. That's not bad.
Yes, sir.
Kramer,
Yeah.
you started a few years at Catholic. You can play guard or center.
Yes, sir.
Let coaches know. I mean, does it matter if you play guard or center at the next level?
They both definitely have their good things about them. But it was fun to switch positions because I got to learn all the new plays and stuff, and I liked it better because I was next to a more inexperienced guy, so I got to help him out a little bit more.
Did you grab that young quarterback Oliver and say, "Look, I've been around a long time. We need to do this"?
Definitely before every game, I talked to him a little
Oh,
bit.
yes, sir. We
Marcus
like
grabbed him and talked to him.
Talk to him.
He's going to be a good quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
He's got quite an arm.
He can throw the ball.
6'3", 210, sophomore
Yes.
quarterback. Kramer, what was your best pancake block this year? Is there one that you just really got it and went, oh, that was a good block?
Actually, the very first play of the Jamboree, we played Redemptorist, and I don't know what it was, but it was like my best block of my, I guess, career at Catholic.
The guy flew left or right, or he?
Like 10 yards down the field and me on top of him. It was pretty good.
And the next play, he was ready to take you on again, or he kind of moved off the line a little bit?
The different guy came in there the next play.
Different guy.
Yeah.
Different guy.
But it was cool because my dad filmed the games too, so I got to watch every play. So it was fun.
Schools, Marcus, I mean.
McNeese State, Southeastern, TCU, Memphis, Liberty University of Virginia.
Doesn't it help to have some alumni at McNeese, Southeastern, right?
Yeah,
You feel at home.
Yes, sir.
Kramer, I mean, does that matter to you where you go?
I mean, it doesn't really matter where influence where I go, but it's cool if I take a visit there or something that they're going to be there and I have somebody to know.
All right, childhood favorite. Not who's offered you, but childhood favorite, Marcus. If
Florida
you could,
State.
Florida State. So
Florida
if they
State.
offer tomorrow,
Oh, I'm in there.
you got to talk to mom and dad
I'm in
first,
there.
right?
I'm in there.
Right? Mom and dad's got to say yes
Oh,
or
yeah.
no. Kramer, what's your favorite school?
LSU by far. Growing up a Tiger.
So if the
definitely.
coaches hear this, what do you got to say to Coach Stu, the O-line coach? You ready?
Be there in a second. Yeah, yes, sir.
Now, would you go? Would you gray shirt? You know, we don't ask kids that a lot. But gray shirt is when you delay enrollment. Justin Vincent did. Trenton Holiday did it.
Yes, sir, I know. Yeah, I would do it. Go play Florida State with Coach about me.
Florida. So you like. When did you start liking Florida State? Was that Travis Minor or not Travis Minor?
Yeah, Travis Minor, but I didn't really. I knew him at Catholic High, but I didn't know him too much at Florida State. I used to like Peter Ward.
Peter Ward, receiver.
Peter
yeah.
Ward, I used to love him.
And Kramer, who's your LSU player that you liked the most growing up?
I don't know. I remember the 2003. The offensive line was awesome. I could name almost all those guys. Andrew Whitworth. You know.
Stephen
he was great.
Peterman.
Yeah, Stephen Peterman too. Ben Wilkinson. He was awesome. So.
And Marcus, your running style. Who do you compare it to that's come out of Catholic?
They come out of Catholic. Most probably Warwick Dunn, Kevin Franklin, something like that.
Had a lot of quick
speed.
guys. Henry
Yes,
Minor, and
yes,
we
sir.
talked about
Todd Lee.
That's done real
Julius
well.
Fleming,
They're all at New Mexico State, except Henry Minor's at Central Arkansas.
and
Jeremy
Jeremy
Stewart's
Stewart.
Jeremy Stewart's had a great year at Stanford.
Yes, sir.
What's it like when you see a former teammate on TV on the West Coast?
I love it. I mean, I get all hyped up and stuff.
Hyped
Like
up.
I play with that dude. I practice with him. He
Now-
used to knock me around.
Now, Kramer, you went against Jason Peters in practice during
Me
your
too,
days.
yeah.
Yeah, you did too, getting hit by him. But
Oh yeah.
Every day, scout. So it switched between the plays. It was either Jason Peters, who plays a lot for Georgia Tech, or Matthew Broha, who starts for Louisiana Tech. And every time I made like a good block on scout, the next play, I was just like, oh man, this isn't gonna be fun. But
now how much did that make you better going against? And I'm gonna ask you too, because you have to avoid that big guy. But to go against him as a D lineman, he's playing for Georgia Tech this year, Peters.
A lot. I mean, they helped me out with like my technique and stuff so much, more than you can develop in like a drill. And also, Devin Walker last year, All-State defensive tackle, helped me as a center a lot because he's so quick.
Played a lot at Southeastern this year. Did you avoid big man Peters?
Oh yeah, I tried.
In practice?
It helped out a lot because when I got like to the JV game on Wednesday, dudes out there, it was easier for me. I mean, because I was going against them every day.
I got to mention a player that was going to come tonight too, Jordan McClay. That's
Yes,
a great
sir.
player
Oh,
for your
yeah,
team,
he-
linebacker.
Oh yeah, he can play. He'll knock
Kramer,
you
you
out.
had to block him in practice and
Yeah,
hit
gotta
you a
go
few
with it,
times.
yeah.
Every
Since
day it was
freshman year,
me
yeah.
and him just joking each other.
Okay, real quick, name some O-linemen that you want to mention. Give their name out so they'll like you tomorrow.
Brendan Herman is a great guy.
Yeah.
Matthew Conger, Bennett Caldwell, Cody Menard, all those guys.
And all the young guys, so you can't
yeah.
name them all. Backs
Oh,
you want to mention?
Lonnie Lockett, Richard White, gonna be probably starting next year. Junior Blaine Arnold, Justin Sinclair who blocked for me.
And who's going to do the kickoffs now that you're gone?
Oh, Richard White, he was back there with me.
Who's going to be your replacement, probably, Kramer?
Anthony Van Duzy, Tyler Duvall, Sanders Davis. They're all gonna step up. They're gonna do a great job. I believe in them.
Guys, if they're too big or too small, after the show, we're going to get you the right shirt.
All right,
But here's some
thank
you very
T-shirts from
much.
us.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
All right, thank
Colleges,
you.
you got it. And look, we got two more coming up. Cornell Ainsworth, offensive lineman from Parkview Baptist, and Brent. Hey, this running back. Have you seen this guy play
Oh,
too?
yeah, that's my
I
boy.
mean, he's a good player, a great player. 5'11", 210 pounds. We'll be back. We'll talk more about these two kids, and we'll talk a little about the playoffs in the show. You're watching Louisiana Football TV Magazine.